remember that you are all naturally psychic, some of you more so than others. This has to do with the journeys your souls have taken, where you've spent lifetimes crafting and honing those dimensions of self, but you all have some basic psychic power. So when you're young, the psychic power usually is very active because you don't have as many societal filters that you hold on to. You're more of yourself when you're a child. Even if you don't recognize that or know that, it is still nevertheless true because you're fresh out of the oven, as they say. You're fresh from the spirit world where you're aware of yourself. You're aware of your true story. So as a result, children oftentimes will demonstrate psychic ability, psychic power, but as they grow older, they are oftentimes taught to suppress that, to hide that, or they simply focus on other things and do not develop it, and the skill can go dormant. But as a person becomes older once more, they ironically become more childlike. They've lived so much and they've had so many experiences where they can see now very clearly what does not serve them, what does not fit, what is inauthentic. It's very easy for a person after those earlier stages to be able to once more return to themselves. Many people choose to do this. And it's available truly at any stage in life, but there are certain ages where those types of transformations and realizations are more available. So you have had something like this happen. These skills are now turning back on. They're coming online for you in a deeper way, in a stronger way. And yes, you're utilizing your ability to scan the environment. First and foremost, you're scanning your aura. Your aura in a certain way is representative of your own energy, but also the microcosm of the environment that you're in. So if you're in your home, for example, there's going to be a more superficial level of your aura that's going to be resonating in a certain way with the energy and the quality and the aura of the environment. And as you know, you can be aware of your own environment physically, or you can close your eyes and all of a sudden your environment seems to dissolve. Well, from this state, you can then begin to focus on other people. You can begin to focus on other locations. You can focus on other realities. And it's as if that superficial level of your aura is no longer resonating with that of the environment locally. Now it's in resonance with the environment of whatever the subject is you're focusing on. So remember, you have multiple levels of mind: conscious, subconscious, for simplicity. So with subconscious, there are oftentimes things you're focusing on that your conscious mind has no idea you're focusing on. So, for example, let's say you have 10 things you'd like to do today, and perhaps they feel rather urgent. Some of you may be listening to this, and it's like a certain dimension of you is here, and a certain dimension of you is playing out those scenarios. What will it be like? Will I succeed? Is it going to be something that's easy? Is it something I've done before? Etc. There's self-talk the subconscious has as it attempts to both create and predict the upcoming situation. So sometimes these subconscious dimensions of you will be focusing upon family, will be focusing on people you're connected to. And that can be done in a helpful, empowering way, or in a way that perhaps is not as empowering. Sometimes people form those intense connections of focus because they are maybe hurting and they need some energy from the group. Or perhaps they are succeeding and they're sharing energy with the group. And sometimes it's used more neutrally, just for communicating information subtly to different members within that group. But that's what you're tuning into. It's a type of telepathic familial network that exists. Many of you have this. In some groups, in some parts of humanity, it is more developed. So there are different dimensions of this that you all possess and can explore if desired.